Podcast. We know Joe Rogan. This has been me, Chris, and welcome back to Severely Artistic Podcast. As I said in the introduction, this Heston. The other queers are not present for some goddamn reason.
This is
film today, so we're just gonna shoot the shit until the rest come back.
pretty much.
So Heston, ass or tits?
How are my tits?
How are your ass and tits?
As flappy and as filled as with milk as ever.
Fantastic.
Right for the sucking.
There was something I really wanted to talk to you about. What terrifies you the most in life? Not just like being scared of, like, say, alligators, like I know you are, you fucking pussy. But what scares you on a psychological level? Like, it terrifies your being, like just a concept or something.
The fact that that Iggy Azalea is considered an artist. That hurts me on a psychological level.
Well, personally, I would say probably just I don't know, the fear of being remembered poorly in life, or not getting enough done in life that I want to get done.
You know, when I got into this, I did not think we were going to be getting deep.
That's exactly why I brought you in on this, because I just wanted to get deep in one episode and just fuck with you. So I did the whole page of shit to get really fucking psychological with.
I need to tell you, we need to do this one time where I just get shit-faced and get on here.
I'm already high.
Like, I'm talking bad shit-faced, where I don't remember what I'm talking about the next day.
So what would be better? I actually have written down here.
What would be better?
What would you rather? What would be the safer reality for you? Would you rather have a 5% chance of waking up with schizophrenia every day of your life, or the constant fear of potentially just dying of a stroke?
The schizophrenia, definitely.
I don't know. Schizophrenia, that's one of my bigger fears. Developing schizophrenia, because it really just does fucking change you and eats you up. So personally,
I believe that completely, but I don't know. I feel like, well, first, what if you don't die from the stroke? That's probably worse than dying from the stroke.
No, if you have the stroke, you die.
Oh, so if I have the stroke, there's no chance of me like being half paralyzed or some shit.
0.00000. Yeah, I put a decimal after decimal. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
It's 420. Blaze it.
Well, then I guess I'd just go with the stroke, actually.
Okay, Heston, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up for a second.
I'll shut up.
Thank you. There's a 0.000000001% chance that the stroke leaves you as a vegetable, and no one in your family likes you anymore.
Nobody in your... Oh, damn, that's... Yeah, that is a hard decision, because schizophrenia... Your family probably doesn't like you if you have schizophrenia either, though, you know?
Basically, there's a 5% chance every day. That's a
low...
Oh,
only 5%?
Yeah. That's low. But that's every day for the rest of your life. There's just a 5% chance you could get schizocattywhack.
Oh, wait. Is it like you wake up and you have it, and then you have it for the rest of your life, or is it just that day?
Rest of your life. It's either the 5% chance every day you wake up with a horrible mental illness, or you have a random chance every day of just dying of a stroke, and even more insanely unlikely but still plausible chance of having a stroke, being turned into a vegetable for the rest of your life, and your family
I think I'm going
hates
with
you.
stroke. Cause that's a 0.1% chance that I won't. I'll go in the vegetable. That's a lot better than having.
No, it's not.
Oh
Just
no,
zero.
I know 0.000. I heard. I'm just not. I'm just not saying it again.
Fuck you. Get off my podcast. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to cheat.
I'm wary of.
Do we just, or do we have to follow the rules of Chris?
Chris is the one true power, yes.
Chris is the one true god of the podcast.
The
No
god
others
of-
are allowed.
So I actually rewatched Death Note recently. It's edgy as fuck, but I like it.
Like rewatch it, or like just like, you know.
Watched it. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
I watched it from beginning to end. I hate the fucking ending, but I know all of its symbolism. I just don't like it. It's
But did you watch the live action remake?
and I fucking loved it because it was the greatest comedy I've ever seen.
Yep. Fucking classic.
So fucking funny and bad. And I want a sequel.
I want a sequel. You and everybody else, man.
And I wish that was true.
So Chris, how is it where you are though?
I mean, I do think about death like at least 3 times a day, personally. Just sit there for about 7 minutes. Just think of the vast nothingness.
You're still in Texas, right?
Yes, I am still in Shitsville. Yeah. How fucking hot it is down here. You're still like up in Oklahoma, right, Eston?
Yes, I am. Going to school tomorrow, bud.
I didn't fucking ask, faggot.
You know, I'm just saying, you will forever be known in that whole school. You know that, right?
So leave my marks like the piss I left on the walls.
Our kids will talk about you. They'll be like, my dad told me about this one kid
died at age 4
who wore an eye patch.
Yeah.
What happened to the Chris who jumped into lockers for fun?
Fucking got brain damage.
Fair point.
It fucking destroyed my body doing those jokes. I would just do more boring, well-constructed jokes. I still break shit every now and then. Usually not parts of my body anymore, but it's a hobby.
Well, that's good.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
My favorite thing is still probably your the Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit.
The Hobbit in a show nut.
Yes.
Yeah, we plan to do
Still-
more of those in the show nut videos. It's just we haven't had the time, resources, or fucking anything.
Well, they were great, and Landon makes a good Smeagol.
Or read the books.
Which is probably not a good thing.
I've also
But-
never seen any of the movies. I know nothing about Lord of the Rings besides you cannot pass. Filthy.
Besides, you cannot pass.
Pass.
It's like, I don't even know what you can't pass. I just know you can't pass it.
I know. Who the fuck played Sam in the movie?
What's his face?
Mr. Frodo.
Mr. Frodo.
Mr. Frodo. Yeah, but I never read it. know nothing about the actual story, and I never plan
For
to.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I know nothing about the story.
Oh, you don't know anything about the story, or do I?
I have no fucking clue what the story is of Lord of the Rings. I just never experienced it. I've read fucking the Divine Comedy from like 2-3 centuries ago. Never read Lord of the Rings.
That's goofy. They made a cartoon about it, like
no,
a long time ago.
Heston, you know what else is goofy though? That weird curvature on your dick. Like, come on.
There's one on my arm actually, and that's more goofy.
It's got you too, huh?
Huh? Remember the curve of my arm?
No. And look at your arm, faggot.
Oh, it looks like an arch in the foot.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Chris, you're cutting out, kinda. Hello?
So, you know it's a weird thought. Think about, like, if you were another animal. Not like if you were put into the body of another animal, but you were still you. But if you were another animal, how would you imagine their thought processes and everything?
Well, it depends on the animal.
What they think, what they feel.
It would be completely dependent on the animal, I think. So I do not believe a crab thinks the same as a wolf.
That's a given. But what I'm saying is, it's almost impossible to actually know what goes through the mind of another animal.
Right.
Like, do these animals even are they even self-aware enough to understand their own mind and space and like their own thought process and everything?
Also depends on the size of the brain too, you know?
No, it doesn't. But like understand that there's other animals that also think and have consciousness and do they understand other animals have that? Because from what we've seen from like very very smart primates that fucking do the sign language and shit, they don't really understand that everyone else also has those thoughts and processes in their head.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's almost
but
impossible.
Like, think about like dogs though.
Dogs
like
dogs.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like they know what we're feeling, you know?
It does, yeah. You get the assholes who are always like, "Oh, guys, your dogs don't actually love you. They just want your food."
They just want your food.
Yeah, that's why my dog is very kind to me at all times, even if I don't give him food.
Right,
and acts like my friend. Yeah.
What? Like your friend? He's not.
Did I mention you? My dog is blonde now.
Your dog is blonde now? Like it wasn't blonde before?
Blonde.
Wait, blind?
Blonde.
Oh, blonde. Okay.
Practically white. He is sun bleached beyond belief. I cannot wait till I get my own place to take him to, so he doesn't have to be outside anymore.
Is he not an outside dog?
Outside dog, no. He's supposed to be brown, now he's blonde. Of course he's not an outside dog.
Okay, yep.
Looks fucking meek.
Fucking meek.
Meek.
When's Eli gonna show up, that son of a bitch?
His horrible wife gets off work and they go home. Do you think Eli and Claire are gonna get married tomorrow?
Definitely.
When? Be his best man. Probably not me.
I believe that 100% that they're gonna get married one day.
Who will be
Wholehearted.
Eli's best man? There's about to come
Calling
on.
this dumb ghost bitch.
Oh yeah, Heston's playing a video game right now, guys. So let's take a little segment. Let's do a little new segment on the podcast called Heston's Shitty Gaming Moments. All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Heston, do an in-depth commentary of everything you're playing right now.
Okay, so there's 3 zombies in front of me. I have a rocket launcher. I just killed 3 of the zombies. The round's over. Max ammo. Following a ghost, 2 ghost stone. Pick up the gravestone. That's about it.
Neat, folks.
Now I'm running back.
Shitty gaming experience gay faggot butt hole ass dick poopy fart gay jokes. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Is now canceled.
If you ask me, it deserved more credit.
If you ask me, if it was that or How Honey I'm Home getting more episodes, I'd probably choose How Honey.
Ooh.
You know about How Honey I'm Home?
No.
Don't know about How Honey I'm Home. So it was a sitcom about Hitler
Right.
and Eva Braun, and they're 2 next door neighbors. I don't remember their names, but they were Jews, right? And all the wacky shenanigans that gets thrown in with that.
Being a Jew?
No, 2 Jews living next door to Hitler.
Jew shenanigans? I love
Like,
that.
You can find the first episode online. It's funny as fuck. Basically, it's non-stop jokes and puns about World War II. So, it's the funniest shit ever, and there's apparently 11 episodes made, but only 1 ever got aired. I want to find the other 10. Because it's so fucking funny. It's like not ironically funny.
That's great.
Did I ever tell you about my show that I wanted to make called The Shecklers?
The Shecklers?
It's a family of aliens called Jews that try to blend in with human society, and they live next door to grumpy old Mr. Hitler. And basically it's like How Honey I'm Home, but it's not a sitcom per se, and also it's animated, and the Jews are fucking aliens that eat people whole.
And the Jews are aliens that eat people whole. Okay.
Also, if
that took a fucking turn.
If they go a long time without consuming gold, they become like Nosferatu.
That's great.
They're sensitive to sunlight. Yeah. This was a show I was going to make with Landon, actually. But we ended up not doing it. We might pick it back up, though, because it's one of my fucking most favorite ideas for a show ever. It would be a great time to use some of my fucking bizarre, gross out drawings and shit. Well, not really gross out, but more like fucking, what the fuck am I looking at kind of drawings, you know?
Right.
Like some of my more bizarre, because I'm getting more into animation. I'm gonna have coming up soon. I have one of my old jokes. I'm actually animating that, and it's basically just gonna be like a Newgrounds animation, but like good, more my style. If that makes any sense. And pretty soon, Newgrounds is about to be gone. Ain't that sad?
Really?
Yeah, because Newgrounds uses Flash, I think. And Flash is about to be discontinued.
That's crazy.
Also, Cool Math's gonna be gone too.
Goodbye, new grounds. You served us well. It's exactly what I need.
Another thing I want to ask you about. Do you ever get like one of those weird feelings, like you get a brand new phone or something, or like someone else has something new, and
Nah.
And you get that weird feeling of, what if I just fucking broke this right now? Do you ever get that?
Every time I take my Xbox anywhere that's not my house.
Yeah. Like something you would never actually act upon, but like something you think about doing fucking constantly.
Uh,
Not constantly. I mean, like, anytime you're in one of those situations, I mean.
Tapping Miss Fatal.
I think it's just because humans naturally are curious motherfuckers. So it's the idea of, ooh, I could do this, that really intrigues us. So I guess that's why we fucking want to break our own shit, break other people's shit. It's like the same thing you get with. You ever just talking to someone, like maybe someone you don't even know, and you just kind of want to punch them in the fucking face just to see what happens?
Not to see what happens, but just because I don't like them.
You just want to punch them in the fucking face.
Yes. I the first time I met you, I'm just kidding.
Every time I look at your goddamn face.
Every time I look at your goddamn face. Shit. So how many people usually come on here?
We've had a few people come on here. We've had Chris, the beige one.
Beige one.
What he says. He calls himself that. We've had Landon, Eli, Aiden, me, and now you.
That's sick. We gotta get Aiden on here with me. Me and Aiden are cool. I like Aiden.
We need to get Seth on here. He said he'd be on here since you're gonna be on here.
Oh, Seth said he'll come on?
Yeah. That's
Hell
one.
Yeah.
That's one I definitely want to get into.
I like this. This is fun though. How long y'all been doing this again?
Well, we did 4 episodes already. But we took a few weeks break.
And this is the 5th?
This would be the 5th, also known as the 4th. Because I made the first episode 0 just to piss people off.
You're a fucking prick.
I really fucking am. I take pride in whenever someone says that. So, Heston, what I want to do with this podcast more is do more like improv bits, right? Just like little comedy things. So, you want to do like a one-on-one little improv thing where we do 2 little characters going back and forth?
Let's go. I'm not gonna promise I'm good though.
All right, let's come up with a area. All right.
All right.
Hospital
in Colorado.
Hospital in Colorado. All right. So I'm gonna be the doctor in the ER, and
I'm gonna be the guy who ate way too many weed brownies.
Yeah, sure. What's up? What's up, weed fans? 420 blaze it. Am I right? Puff puff, puff puff. I say that and I fucking smoked. I smoked right before the podcast.
I'm smoking during the podcast.
All right. You start.
Dog, I can see into the future.
Why the fuck are you in the ER? What you need? What you need? You need band-aids? What you need? What you need?
I need less brain power.
I'm going to just speak much faster than that. Sir.
I'm thinking too much. I can't stop thinking.
That's why you're in the ER? Oh, is that why? Ooh, haha, yeah, get the fuck out of my ER, you prankster.
My face is a banana, and I'm gonna peel it.
Look, man, we got more pressing matters to deal with. We got cancer, we got Ebola, we got the AIDS epidemic. We got too many people on the pot needles, and it looks like
You,
you've been sticking too many pot needles in your arm. So
well,
you
you,
go home, sir. You need to get out of here. We got way too much shit to deal with. We got head trauma. We got fucking.
we got fucking.
I don't need your high ass in my emergency room taking up precious doctor resources. Thank you. Get out. Bye bye.
You see, I'm a taxpayer, and I have the same rights as every African American in this state.
So now you're lying and saying you're black? Ha, you liar. Ha. Playing the race card, huh?
I'm not.
Stay in my ER. Hello. Hi, we got problems to deal with here. We got skin cancer to deal with. We got heart cancer to deal with. We got sun cancer to deal with. Do you ever think about that, asshole? Before you come in here with your haha funny weed jokes and your racism?
It's not your ER anymore. It's the people's.
Look, man, we gotta get this emergency room cleared. 9/11 towers just came down. We got move people in here ASAP. You gotta get out of here, pot needle boy. Go.
I take offense.
On your dick somewhere else.
Pot Needle Boy was my father. I am Pot Needle's son.
Like pot needle's daughter. Am I right?
More like, you're a bad doctor.
Like, you sound like someone from Antifa. Ha!
More like, at least I'm not in Antifa. He's like, you got me there. I bet you don't like our government, and I bet you like chilling with a bunch of teenagers all dressed in black with very blunt weapons.
Just because I like to be around little children, and I like to enjoy the company of a little boy who's underage, does not mean I'm part of Antifa. Hello. Come on.
Are you sure are you licensed? Are you licensed? Let me see your license. Are you even a real doctor?
They're onto us. Come on, get the van.
Oh fuck! No, wait. What's happening?
Chloroform this guy.
What's happening? I need medical assistance. I'm confused. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing with that crowbar? What are you doing with that crowbar? Put down the crowbar.
Oh, you can't talk. I'm putting the chloroform on you.
And I'm dead.
And scene.
And scene. When the weed brownies and the chloroform have negative effects, and I'm more hyper than ever.
Yo, you ever get you know what the real shit to get fucked up on is? It's fucking
gasoline.
It's fucking
straight up. Just
moon rock and chloroform.
Moon rock and chloroform, shit.
Yeah, I usually just use a bong that I made out of a bleach container. It still has some bleach in it, but it's fine.
It helps. Got a little bit of a chemical-y taste, but it's all good.
I'm not sure if we're gonna see Aiden or Eli the rest of the episode.
Wait, is Eli here?
Huh? Eli said he would come back if he can.
If what?
text him and see if he'll be back. We've been going for like about 30 minutes. Oh,
Well,
anything you would like
shit.
to talk about, Aston?
Wait, what?
Anything you would like to talk about? I've been taking the rails for most of this podcast, so anything you would like to talk about?
So how do you feel about our current status as human beings? Like, you think we're fucked at this point, or do you think we have a chance?
I think we have a chance, but I also think we're fucked at the same time. It's a 50-50 split. I don't really know, and I don't really care.
I don't really know. I don't really care.
I think a mass kill-off is gonna happen soon. I'll tell you that much.
It's unethical.
Thanks, Thanos.
Thanks, Thanos. Ruining everything for the rest of us.
So,
Have you seen Far From Home?
What?
Have you seen Spider-Man Far From Home? I heard it was not bad.
It was fucking awful if you actually like Spider-Man. It's got a lot of references to
Really?
Sam Raimi, and that made me chuckle, but guess what? Fucking liberals. It actually wasn't a good Spider-Man movie because Peter Parker was trying to flake out every time there was something for him to do. Faggots.
So he was like, I'm not gonna be Spider-Man.
He's basically like, it's my summer vacation, guys, and I don't want to save the world. Can you have Thor do it? Look, my name is Tom Hiddleston.
I have a pretty face. I'm Spider-Man. Everybody wants to fuck me.
So you know the improv thing of going back and forth with like one word to tell a story? You want to go ahead and do that?
I am fine with that. Let's go.
Alright, I.
You want me or you start?
Okay, I'll start. I.
Love.
Ick.
Ick?
Ick.
What'd you say?
Ick.
When
It.
is
Wacky.
your word? Are you thinking?
Said wacky.
Oh, I didn't hear you. It like cut out. It's wacky. Inflatable.
And.
Tube men.
And.
Fabulous.
And.
Fuck you.
Fucking do anything with that.
I don't think so. Just think of something. Shit.
Fabulous. What the fuck do you go from with fabulous?
I don't know. Fantastic.
Start over. You start this one.
Okay, Jimmy.
Fucked.
Wait, what? Jimmy did
Fuck.
what? Oh, come on, Hayden, you son of a bitch.
You're fucking telling me. Oh, come on. Another Jimmy fuck joke.
Another Jimmy fuck joke. Okay, so Jimmy fucked, his
Dog.
on
Up. You gotta be faster. You gotta be faster.
I said on.
I said top.
Oh, I didn't hear you. On top.
Yours.
I guess of. What'd you say? The. Okay. The fridge.
Where?
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 Is.
I.
Ha- that doesn't work.
I don't know where you were. I was being
said
like, where,
is?
like, where as in where they do something, not as in where is.
Oh, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck this. This doesn't
Okay,
work. We're
So
not
where?
getting this.
Well, we gotta wait for Eli. Eli's much smarter than me.
Fucking Eli's not coming. I guess it's just gonna be me and you. So, how's your sex
What
life?
the fuck? I'll text him right now and I'm gonna be like, Eli, get your ass on here.
How's your sex life?
Worse.
Worse for wear, I'll tell you that much. Ow. What you tell me is you don't spray your cum on all the ladies as if you were a sprinkler system.
No, I do not. I'm a modest
Have
man.
like 6 children.
No, I'm not planning on having kids.
I already have 8. Oh, tell me a little bit about Heston. Heston, what you want to do with your life, Heston? What you want to do with your life?
Well, I think I'm planning on going to Votech and being an electrician or something.
An electrician's apprentice, so you can be a funny iDubbbz meme. Haha.
So I could be a funny iDub meme. That's
Yeah,
an
you
old
probably
ass
be
dub
Star
game.
Wars, by the way, fuck you.
What?
Probably gonna end up being the star of
Fuck
my
you.
movie.
This fucking game mode they have on Blackout is so fucking terrifying. It hurts my soul. It's called Pandemic, and players, when they die, they turn into zombies, and they're fucking fast as fuck, and they scare the fuck out of me.
Oh, have you ever played a fucking actual horror game?
Oh, I know, but it's different when it's real people.
And if you get scared by Blackout, you're gonna fucking piss yourself at my game.
Maybe.
Okay, do you want to know what the project name for my for Seeds, my horror game is? The project name was Project it was Silent Evil.
It was Silent Evil.
Yeah. And it's inspired by Resident Evil Remake and Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3.
That's cool.
Basically, I wanted to make a game that will make someone shit themselves and always gives you a sense of uncertainty because you have multiple options. You can either run away from the situation, which doesn't always work. You can shoot the enemy, which doesn't always work, and you can hide, which also doesn't always work. The point of that is to give a sense of uncertainty to whether or not you'll be able to survive a certain encounter. Horror
So
games
almost
just give you a fucking option, so you know it will never fail, so you'll never actually be scared of an enemy.
So almost like fucking, what's it called? It was that alien game.
Alien Isolation.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, no. Think more open world.
Because Alien AI was kind of like that.
Oh, no, you're not getting. No, what I'm saying is, yeah, you kind of get it. What I'm saying is like it's an open world game though.
Oh, shit.
It's way more like Silent Hill or Resident Evil or something like that than it is Alien Isolation.
No, I get that. I was just saying how the alien acts.
Yeah, it's less about how the enemies act and more about how you're uncertain about every situation because you'll never know what will actually
You fight back?
You can fight back. You can also die easily. You're given. You're not just told to run off and hide, because in what's it called, Outlast, that's all you ever do. You never do anything but hide. So that always works.
Straight. Or run.
Yeah, but that will always work, right? So why would you don't have to do anything else because there is nothing else to do, so you know it'll always work.
Yeah, I know, but it's timing too, you know.
That's like one step above jump scares just being your main thing.
I know, but like at the same time you gotta work on timing and shit with the enemies, you know. But yeah, I see where you're coming from.
I'm coming from an era where like you actually had options and there was a lot of things to do in your horror games and they were actually fucking scary. Now we just have like bad horror games, bad horror movies. We don't really have much good anymore. And I really like horror, so that's why I'm putting all my effort into Seeds. Oh, we've already been going on for almost an hour.
Damn.
Yeah, time flies when we're actually doing a good fucking podcast for once.
That's good. That's good.
What should this episode be called?
I don't know. What do you think?
Shooting the shit.
The boys are back in town?
Easy speaking. Wish we'd called this podcast something else because I just don't like this fucking name anymore.
So you don't like the autistic podcast?
It was supposed to be for a different thing, but we just made it this, and then we ended up never talking about art. Yeah, this was pretty artsy, I guess.
Nice.
I think I'm out of fucking things to talk about. I would always, whenever I'm like up at night and I'm just thinking about shit, one thing that always gets me is like the idea that just like 10 years in the future of technology would blow someone's mind because of how fast technology evolves. So when you really think about it more, it really gives you the sense of, oh, I'm just a small footprint in history, and eventually I will be looked upon as a fucking retard because in full context, of course, you're gonna look like a fucking retard when there's more information out there in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that shit always bugs me because it's like I'm self-aware enough to know eventually I will be seen as a fucking dumbass to everyone.
Well, I mean, at least you're not alone. Everybody.
No one will remember me, and then be it. Shit that keeps me up at night. Anyways,
shit that keeps me up at night anyway.
Most people like grasp at the most people will do YouTube or movies or things to try to get people to remember them. And that's like grasping at immortality right there. Because if people always know who you are, if there's always someone who knows who you are, you never really die.
Right.
Because second death. But it's all pointless because like eventually you will be forgotten and everything you did will be forgotten.
Something we have to accept.
Yeah. Um, it's one thing that really keeps you up at night.
I try not to worry about things like that. I don't really care who remembers me.
I say keep you up at night, but nothing really keeps me up at night. Like I say it does, but like
I know
in
what you're
general,
saying.
things that like will enter your mind, be like,
Make you.
oh fuck, and then leave your mind.
So this game mode is like you're fighting other players with guns and also zombies. And like every time you kill another player, they turn into a zombie.
Well, another thing that bugs me is the idea.
What?
I know how fucking unlikely it is to happen, but like the idea that like a majority of the world will become like this fucking super accepting fucking SJW fucking like censor fucking jokes and shit world.
I mean, Canada's
I'm
almost there.
I'm worried of a fucking like just fucking dystopia. Really, I'm worried that's about to fucking happen. Like in the next, like within my lifetime, some dystopian shit's gonna happen. With that, that always bugs me. I know
Right.
it's going to happen, but I feel like it could fucking happen. Like we start having our rights taken away, being censored more and shit. I just fucking that shit fucking keeps me up at night.
Well, I mean, if it's anybody, it's our own fault, you know? Because who's all doing it? It's the people. If
It's
the
the
majority
people.
wants it, then the majority wants it, you know?
The people are absolutely goddamn retarded, and that's how we get all these fucking Antifa and shit.
Right?
Oh yeah, that kind of thing bugs me because I know that majority of the population is just fucking retarded. But I know for a fact that like it they're the mass majority, so the worst option is more likely to be made in a lot of circumstances when you think about it. Although I do believe that in certain circumstances anyone will be like they'll be more intelligent than they really are in certain circumstances. Like they'll actually understand something, if that makes any sense. I'm not like trying to talk down on people, but like in general, we know that fucking most people are goddamn retarded. I don't know. I'm fucking coming off.
Right.
I'm just kind of rambling.
No, I see what you're saying, man.
So like, by logic, the dumber decision is made, right? A majority of the time.
Yeah.
That's shit that fucking keeps me up at night. It'll lead to a goddamn dystopian world where you can't say faggot.
Well, you can't say faggot.
Alright, so anything else you want to talk about?
Shit. Seen any good movies lately?
Your mom.
You're fucking funny.
Ha! Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. I guess own it, right?
Okay, dude.
Shit.
I own the fact that I make cringy, shitty jokes that own trash.
I'm not ready for when the fucking zombies get here. I am not ready.
For school?
I am not for school, for everything.
Weston, you got any weed stories you would like to tell? We do usually tell weed stories. We got a few minutes left before we gotta end the podcast, so if you got anything you want to say it now or forever hold your dick.
So the other day, the other week I was in Texas, right? And my brother.
Tell your most fucking bizarre stories.
Oh, you want to hear the? Okay, so one time I got so high I was eating Cheez-Its, right? And I just got done rolling all these blunts. And I had a fuck ton of roaches, and without even knowing, I just ate like a fuck ton of roaches because I thought they were Cheez-Its.
Yeah, I think you told me about this once or something. That's fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, but it was also disgusting.
By the second one, I would have thought you would figure it out that it wasn't a goddamn Cheez-It.
Yeah, I thought I would too.
I like how that's your bizarre drug story.
That's not my most bizarre, honestly. My most bizarre, it was my buddy D'Angelo's birthday, right? And we're sitting in this bathroom at this park, just smoking a codeine laced blunt, right?
Right?
And well, I never had codeine before, and this shit had me slumping, and I passed out at this school, and my buddies had to pick me up and like throw me in his mom's minivan and shit, and it was kind of funny. Pretty funny.
Yeah. maybe for someone with a lower IQ than mine, oh. Ha!
He had to be there.
Get it, cause I have a high IQ. Have you ever thought about doing anything artsy? Like you ever thought about doing movies, porn, music, anything?
Never in my life.
Even porn?
Ah, fuck, and I'm dead. Where even were they? That's some bullshit. Okay. Well, I guess I'll sign off, man.
Alright, well, let's do the outro then.
Who? We ain't no Joe Rogan. I'm a Heston. That's a Chris.
And that was the show. Alright, guys, thanks so much for watching the fucking Severely Artistic podcast. We're gonna try to keep a more consistent schedule, and we're gonna be more experimenting pretty soon with the podcast. So stay tuned, fuckers. I've been Chris, and I hope you hated it.